From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cincinnati Reds and the New York Yankees. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the Reds.
And he'll step off and try and reach.
25. Byron Buxton.
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, it's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing gives people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw.
The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind at 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. That misses, so the count goes full now to the second batter of the ball game.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Jed Jerko goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Jake Lamb is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, if that's any sign of the type of game he's going to have, he's throwing the ball well. Right there, that's a good fastball. It's a late swing, and we're in the first inning. That's a good sign. All things are looking good for him right now.
The 0-1 on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Outside, 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision. At the plate, Bradley Zimmer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Yankees. Left fielder Bradley Zimmer.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. Set to deal on 2-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Batting third.
In.
Center fielder Mike.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle, and Trout has himself a base hit. So with 2 out here, that extends the inning for Joey Votto. Into the box now, Joey Votto, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Odorizzi comes set. Here's the first pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. A cold strike on the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is skied into short left center. Duvall is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Edwin Encarnacion now, and he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's Justin Smoke now.
First baseman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Justin Smoke goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Stepping up now, Adam Duvall. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. It's swung on and hit in the air. Trout has a read on it, and that retires the side. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. And he gets ahead 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A called strike over the outside corner.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Oh, and he just carves him up there on 4 pitches. 1 gone. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. The tag, and he is out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ryan Zimmerman. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Line to the right side. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble, but here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Wilson Contreras.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Steve Pearce now.
Second baseman, Steve.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Trout coming on. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Byron Buxton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In the dirt here. Runner at first here, one man out. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The 2-1 on its way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. He's set. Here's the 3-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. He's set, and the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming in his span. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Lamb. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Striding in, Sandy Leon. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Sandy Leon.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Grounded to the right. To his right, Smoke. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Bradley
Zimmer.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
And the changeup is way low that time. Odorizzi's ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Ian Happ would be next. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Digging in for his second at bat, Ian Happ from the stretch. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first.
And his game of hide and seek ends as he's tagged out to end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Encarnacion.
Had him get In that time as he's the 0-1 delivery and a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And with the big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those two balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees. Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Domingo Santana. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And that gets him on the mound. Recovery throw, he's not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. Ready for another chance? Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Trout has a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Votto in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in now, Steve Pearce comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit hard down the line. A dive from Sandoval, but it's past him. A fair ball. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there. Standing in, Ian Happ. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, number 90.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Duvall arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. A base hit in his first trip. Line toward right center. And Trout has himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So coming to the plate, Joey Votto. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Votto is retired, 2 down now. Striding into the box, Pablo Sandoval. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Santana looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So digging in now, Denard Span. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And Span will watch another one miss. It's 2-0 now. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Well, what's he looking for? 2-0 fastball right down the middle, and he took it? I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe he thought he was going to throw him a breaking ball. I think you got to sit fastball there.
And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. In the air now, out to left. Duvall is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Byron Buxton now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now that high fastball right there, it looks like you can just reach out and touch it. It's right at eye level, and you go to swing, and it's by you. It is the biggest deceptive pitch, I think, in the game.
He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll make it in there safely as he starts out the 5th with a leadoff triple.
The batter, number
Here's
4.
Jed Jerko now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fouled straight back. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. And the throw will get him at first. A run will score, but that was a heck of a play just to get an out that time. Ready once again, Jake Lamb. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball. And before you do all that, it's by you.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. At bat 0 for 1.
Designated hitter, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. 1-2. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Buxton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The batter,
standing in,
catcher,
Sandy Leon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ground ball right side. So striding forward 13, now, Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Now the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark. Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Left fielder.
Digging in and looking for more. Bradley Zimmer. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first. Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more. Justin Smoke. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ground ball right into the shift. Semien's there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Domingo Santana. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
3-0 now. Here it is on 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. Striding in once again, Adam Duvall. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Adam Duvall.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Comes set and the 0-1. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Santana rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay throw, and the runner from first comes around to score. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. To short, hit hard. Taken in by Semien. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Steve Pearce now. 1
Now
for
batting,
2 on his line so far in the game.
Steve Pierce.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to third. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Ian Happ. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Ian Happ.
And that one swung on and missed, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Now batting.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Mike.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Mike Trout becomes out number 2 this inning. Joey Votto is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
0-2, here it comes. And this will be fouled away. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Pierce has it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Back here in the Bronx, Reds leading this one as we start the 7th, and before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Digging in once again, Byron Buxton. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And a step off. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Span has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The batter, number
Digging
3.
in to try it again, Jed Jerko. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats. Lifted in the air to center field. Trout has a read on it. 2 gone. Jake Lamb standing in now. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The throw into second. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Edwin Encarnacion. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Now a mid-90s fastball's no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
in the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 1-1 now to Encarnacion. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning.
Trying to pick things up where we left off.
Yankees.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up in front. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Hit hard up the middle. Sherko gets dirty to first. It's there, and he's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Denard.
First pitch on its way. Swinging a soft liner. It's flagged down deep in the hole. A flip from short right gets him, and there are two away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Ryan Zimmerman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Odorizzi gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slice down the left side, but foul.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Line toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there. Stepping up now. Semien.
Shortstop.
Justin Grimm.
Marcus.
Looks like the Reds are going to have some. Nick Markakis will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 22, Nick Markakis.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Now a move over to first. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Digging in, Justin Smoke. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Justin Smoke.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Number 16, Domingo Santana.
Domingo Santana is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. Well, this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Fly ball out toward left center field. Zimmer giving chase. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Adam Duvall. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Anthony Swarzak enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1.
Now playing shortstop, number 34.
And now for the second batter in a row, this is in the air out to left field. Zimmer is there, makes the catch, and the side is at the plate. Bradley Zimmer. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Left fielder Bradley Zimmer.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Now to the plate, Ian Happ. For 3 with a couple of...
Ian Happ.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. 0-1 pitch on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw, and they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting.
Riding in.
Fielder Mike Trout.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Santana on the move, and he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Throw over to the bag. From the stretch. And a fastball just a bit up. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Stepping in, Joey Votto. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Cincinnati, number 39, Sam Freeman.
First pitch on its way. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
A pause and the 0-2. And this is going to be a foul ball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And he's safe. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And he struck him out. So a masterful. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Happ is there for it. 1 away. Here's Steve Pearce now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Pearce.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 1-2. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against him.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Steve Pearce goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Byron Buxton is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind. No 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
0-2 with this guy. This could be the worst scenario you want. He's got 4 pitches that he can throw for strikes now. You really don't know what to look for when you're the hitter.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat. So striding forward now, Denard Span. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Arodys Vizcaíno.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 38.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Santana going back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Stepping into the box, Sandy Leon. He's got a hitting 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Duvall will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Here's Javier Baez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard liner to center field. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one as that ball was hit. Broadcasting from under the roof of Marlins Park as we are ready for game time. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. At the plate, Eddie Rosario. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Off tonight for left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
And the first pitch is taken for ball one as we're underway tonight in South Florida. Here's the 1-0. Ball two. The 2-0 on the way. Line drive to center field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number one. Stepping up to the plate, number 92. And he's ready to take his first cuts. First pitch on its way. And he just misses with a curveball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And he misses again, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He pulls this one into right, and Pence will move over to make the play to end the inning. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Fouled back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But an even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Judge is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping into the box, number 1. He readies for his first plate appearance. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Standing in, Hunter Pence. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. In the dirt here, and he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored. A wild pitch from the belt. The pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Here's Justin Smoke now. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Pitch popped up. Scope is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's big Aaron Judge. And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Center fielder.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a breaking ball is chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Left field and deep. Upton going back. Still going back. Gone! Here's Miguel Sano.
Designated hitter, Miguel.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bat.
To third. He's got it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Second baseman.
Here's Jonathan Scope now.
Scope.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Swing and a little blooper to center. Castro ranging into the outfield. 2 down. Ready now, Trevor Story. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
1-1, here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. He can't.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Into the box, Brandon Belt. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Brandon.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in, Yasiel Puig, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on.
I got 2-1 the count.
1 out, nobody on. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Here's Justin Upton now.
Justin Upton.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Puig rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Here's Starlin Castro. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. Now in the box, Matt Wieters. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Story picks it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Line drive to left. Upton has him played perfectly as he puts it away for round number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again. Number 92. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Inside corner, called a strike 1 and 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And Smoke will take this one over to the bag, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Trey Turner. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Trey Turner.
Lifted in the air to center field. Peterson has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Now at the plate, number 1. He singled his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Now the pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Count 0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Hit hard towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Up next for the Marlins.
Now at the plate, Justin Smoke. He popped out in his first trip. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And this one gets away. Position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a half. Stepping in, Mike Moustakas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Third baseman, number 8.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. And this is taken in by Upton for the first out. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. 3-0 now. Here it comes on 3-0. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. Set, here's the 3-1. And a changeup, couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. Digging in, Jock Peterson. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off-speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Right side. Smoke is there. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Here's Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Brandon Belt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter, number 48.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
The center fielder, number
Trying
66.
to pick things up where he left off. Yasiel Puig. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Story scoops it up in time to first, and there are 2 away. So 2 gone in the inning now. Here's Justin Upton.
Justin Upton.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Striding in once again, Starlin Castro. He popped out in his first trip. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know he's got 4 pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the... Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Puig's got a read on it. 1 out. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Pence. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Catcher, Matt Wieters.
In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In comes Judge. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready once again, number 1. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. The tag, and he is out. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Digging in to try it again, Eddie Rosario. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And boy, just get out of the way of that one. He'll be on base to start the inning. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Ready once again, number 92. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy. And obviously, it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Outside, 3-0 now. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators, foul. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Jerry Blevins, a lefty standing 6'6", takes over the pitching duties here. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. The 1-0 delivery. Sent out to straightaway center field. Puig's got a read on it. The catch is made, and the tying run is going to tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's big Aaron Judd. It was a walk in his last trip. Tyler Pippard, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead. Throw won't get him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jock Peterson is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Nice pitch right there. You got him out in front on an off-speed pitch, and you know what? Right there, you know he's looking fastball. Runner at second. He wants to drive something in. Really anxious. You took his aggressiveness and used it against him.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Sano. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Ball 1. The 1-0 now to Pence. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Pence now heading for second. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double. Digging in once again.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Designated hitter.
He's set and the pitch. Brandon Belt is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The 0-1. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he is in there. And now is Yasiel Puig. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, he's really got good stuff tonight. They're not picking him up at all. That ball, again, out of the zone. He's getting a lot of Ks on that pitch tonight.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Striding in once again, Jonathan Scope. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. Stepping in, Trevor Story. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And now here's another fly ball. This one carrying out to right field. Over now is Pence to make the grab. 2 away now. Ready for another chance. Wilson Contreras. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over.
It's time for the traditional.
Here's Justin Upton now. Couple of singles to his Anthony Swarzak gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Pitching for the Phillies, number 37.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
Well, with both starters out now, and we've got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but This is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning
14,
track for out number
second
1.
baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Story brings it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Matt Wieters. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. And now batting, Eddie Rosario. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Puig comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Digging in, number 92. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch is a curveball that's inside. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Pence has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Into the box, Trey Turner. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
Swing and a liner. But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now
Digging
batting,
in, number 1. He was a double play victim last time around. Didi Gregorius will pinch hit here. And he's the potential.
Number 18, Didi Gregorius. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 51.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hansel Robles takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Judge will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Here's Justin Smoke now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. This one, everything. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him. And that's the 3rd time. Here's big Aaron Judge. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Aaron Judge.
Into the windup and the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Ripped down the line, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Here's Jock Peterson now. He comes in 1 run he hit earlier. Will Myers come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Myers.
And this is taken outside for ball one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
There's certain situations where things just have to happen, and this is one of those. Like it or not, he's got to challenge him right here.
Full count now, 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Brian Shaw comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Miguel Sano stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this hit.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Standing in, Jonathan Schoop. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive to left. Catch is made by Upton. Here comes the runner home. The relay throw, and he's safe. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Zach Godley enters the game with one gone in the top.
Number 2, Zach Godley.
And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Junichi to Zawa enters the game with 1 gone in the top. Max Kepler will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. Gregorius is there for it. Stepping into the box, Eddie Rosario. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You're already down a couple of runs already. You got 2nd and 3rd. This is a critical situation. It's absolutely imperative.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Settling in now. Brandon Belt. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Trevor Rosenthal. If the man
for Philadelphia, number 44, Trevor Rosenthal. This change for the
There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Tell you what, that insurance run at the top of the 9th inning right there sets the pitcher up nice. Now instead of having to live on the corners and nibble a little bit, you can go after them. They hit a home run, solo shot, no problem. You still got a chance to win this game.
Ground ball right side. Taken in by Scope. And a good throw gets him one gone. In now, Yasiel Puig. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1 and 2 now. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Dexter Fowler will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And a fly ball, and this should do it. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. Throw won't get him. Here's Starlin Castro. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Number 11 will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1. The 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Moustakas is there. He makes the catch. Next stop, the World Series. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit ball game, so he was seeing the ball really well and put some good swings on it, too.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Marlins, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.